Hello everyone, good morning. This is me, Manya Gupta, your tech host. Bulletin of the day starts with Amazon CEO who warns AI could shrink workforce significantly. Google strengthens AI-based fraud detection in India amid rising threats. Meta launches gaming accelerator in India with VC support. EXIM 4 mission delayed. Subhanshu Shukla must wait for historic space flight. OpenAI has officially launched image generation capabilities within WhatsApp. OpenAI considers filing antitrust complaint against Microsoft. Tensions rise. And finally, about Adobe, which brings AI image generation to phones with Firefly app expansion. So, in yesterday's quiz, we asked you name the AI model powering GitHub Copilot. The answer is Codex. Now, it's time for a daily tech question. Here's the one today. Which company developed the chatbot known as Bard? Confident you got the answer? Drop your guess in the comments below. Tune into tomorrow's bulletin to find out if you nailed it. Let's start with the news section. Amazon CEO Andy Jassy has sent ripples across the tech world by cautioning employees about the inevitable impact of the artificial intelligence on jobs. In a company-wide communication, Jassy emphasized that generative AI will be a game changer, one that boosts efficiency, innovation, and automation across various verticals. However, the flip side is concerning. Certain job roles, especially those involving repetitive tasks, may soon become obsolete. While Amazon has already been integrating AI into logistics, customer service, and AWS, this statement marks one of the clearest signals that the company foresees a leaner future workforce. As part of this transition, Amazon plans to expand internal training modules focused on AI literacy and machine learning basics. This announcement mirrors a growing trend across tech giants: integrate AI into remain competitive, even if it means restructuring the human workforce. So, with companies like IBM, Google echoing similar sentiments, real question is how soon will AI-induced layoffs become the norm rather than an exception? Let's start. Moving on, Google is doubling down on its AI-driven fraud detection capabilities in India, a country witnessing exponential rise in online scams, phishing attacks, and digital payments fraud. In its latest update, the tech giant revealed it's rolling out localized security models tailored specifically for Indian users. The upgraded AI models will now be better at identifying suspicious behavior across apps, messages, and financial transactions. For example, if an app requests sensitive permission or mimics the interface of a popular bank or payment app, Google's Play Protect will flag or block it instantly. These actions are a part of Google's hashtag Safer with Google initiative, launched earlier this year to enhance digital safety. Sundar Pichai, Google CEO, emphasized that India, being a mobile-first nation, demands advanced tools to safeguard the vast user base. The update comes amid increased regulatory scrutiny and multiple advisories from the Reserve Bank of India, urging tech platforms to play a more proactive role in consumer protection. For Indian users, this is a timely upgrade as cybercrime continues to rise. Hope is that AI, when trained right, will become the digital shield we all need. Moving on. Moving on, Meta is leveling up its gaming ambitions in India with the launch of a dedicated gaming accelerator program designed to support early stage Indian gaming startups. This initiative, in collaboration with the venture capital firms and industry mentors, aims to nurture innovation in mobile and cloud based gaming. The accelerator offers selected startups access to funding opportunities, technical mentorship, marketing support, and Meta's vast ecosystem of tools like Unity and Spark here. The goal is to help Indian game developers scale their product to global standards while retaining local storytelling and cultural elements. With over 500 million mobile gamers in India, it represents one of the fastest growing gaming market. Meta's move comes at a time when demand for the immersive experience powered by AR or VR is soaring. So the program also fits Meta's larger ambition of building the metaverse where gaming will play a central role. The first batch of startups will be announced later this month and applications are currently open. Let us talk about India's Subhanshu Shukla, who is gearing up to be a part of historic private space mission EXIM 4, which will have to wait a bit longer. The mission, originally scheduled for June 16, has now been postponed to 22 June, citing unfavorable launch conditions and technical calibrations at NASA's Kennedy Space Center. Shukla, a payload specialist and former DRDO scientist, is set to be first Indian to a private orbital mission, representing a significant milestone for India's growing presence in space exploration. He's a part of four-member international crew selected by Axiom Space, a Texas-based private space company working in collaboration with NASA and SpaceX. So the delay, while disappointing, is not uncommon in these space missions and is considered a precautionary measure. Axiom has emphasized that crew safety and equipment reliability remain the top priorities. This mission not only symbolizes India's talent being recognized globally, but also strengthens the private-public collaboration in the aerospace sector. Once launched, the Axiom 4 team will spend over a week aboard the International Space Station conducting microgravity research and experiments. Moving on, in a major leap toward creative AI accessibility, OpenAI has officially launched image generation capabilities within WhatsApp through its ChatGPT integration. All users with the latest update can now generate AI-powered images by simply chatting with ChatGPT, though a daily limit applies to prevent misuse. This feature allows users to describe a prompt like a lion wearing a crown in space and receive an image generated in real time. So while the tool was previously available through OpenAI website and desktop apps, bringing it to WhatsApp opens it a much broader, mobile-first audience. OpenAI has made this rollout global, but usage is currently capped at 10 images per day, likely to control server load and ensure stable performance. Move not only showcases OpenAI's aggressive expansion, but also signals the rising popularity of the AI-generated art and communication tools. It's also a clever strategy to retain the user engagement within the apps like WhatsApp, making generative AI a part of daily conversations rather than a distant tech novelty. Now, in a dramatic turn within the AI world, OpenAI is reportedly considering filing an antitrust complaint against the biggest partner and investor, Microsoft. Sources close to the matter say that OpenAI's broad and legal term are exploring whether Microsoft's growing influence over OpenAI's business decisions and product integrations violates the competition laws. The root of the tension lies in Microsoft's deep integration of OpenAI models into product suite ranging from Copilot in Microsoft 365 to Azure OpenAI services, while simultaneously pursuing its own AI developments. OpenAI fears that Microsoft may be leveraging insider access to dominate the AI infrastructure market and dilute OpenAI's brand value. Legal experts say that OpenAI's case would depend on whether Microsoft's actions are seen as anti-competitive or simply strategic use of its investment rights. Either way, the move underscores a new era where AI dominance will not just be about tech, but also about legal and ethical boundaries. More developments are expected soon, and the outcomes could influence global regulatory action in this AI space. Last but not the least, let's talk about Adobe, which is taking its AI creativity tools to the next level by launching a mobile version of Firefly, its popular image generation platform, on smartphones. In a parallel announcement, Adobe also revealed new partnerships with the platforms like Meta, Wix, and Microsoft to integrate Firefly APIs for the broader content generation support. With the Firefly app, users can now create high-quality AI image, templates, and design assets using simple text prompts right from their phones. This aligns with Adobe's vision of creativity for all, enabling both professionals and casual creators to ideate and execute on the go. One standout feature is Style Match, which allows users to train Firefly on their visual preference and generate personalized assets instantly. The app also syncs with Creative Cloud, making it a powerful extension for designers already in Adobe ecosystem. As AI-generated content continues to blur the lines between art and algorithm, Adobe is focusing on its ethics and attribution. So this will be a huge landmark decision. Well, this was all for today's bulletin. I'll again meet you tomorrow. Till then, stay safe. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe IT Voice for all your tech updates.